My name is Joel Kahn. I'm a fractional COO, fractional integrator for companies running on EOS. My deep specialty are companies within the real estate and specifically construction industries and any industries that touch those. So the 80% concept is, especially for entrepreneurial companies and leaders of entrepreneurial companies, is that oftentimes they get to this mental state of how do I get to 100%? I need to be 100% that I can launch. A tool that I use is the 80% rule, which, like you said, it's not 80-20. It's not that 20% of your clients contribute 80% of the revenue, or your top 20% employees, especially in sales, contribute 80%. The 80% concept is pretty simple. Just get to 80% and start. And it's not an exact science, so you don't have to be at 80%. But if you follow the concept, the 80% says if you get to 80% at a launch, you're doing pretty good, because your next move, your next milestone is to get to another 80%. So let's say you get to the first 80% and you've accomplished the second 80% of the 80%. You're now at 96.9%. So you get two 80% under your belt, you're at 96+%. Get that third 80%, you're over 99% there. But if you do it within 80% chunks, you're going to get to 99% pretty quickly. And it's just really, it's not the power necessarily of being exponential. It's the power of getting close enough. And part of it is implement it, test it, or maybe do it, test it, refine it, implement it. But you're constantly testing, you're constantly looking how that second and third 80% are going to go. So the idea is that you're really close to being where you should be if you really focus on just that first 80% and you get going on it. And especially if your team understands this as well, they know that at 80% they're launching. They know their next goal is another 80% and their last goal is another 80% after that. We as leaders live in silos, whether we want to admit it or not. So what we think is 100%, we go, this is perfect. And you show it to that person and they go, it's not. You could have spent months getting from that 80, 85, 90, 95% to what is in your head at 100%, and it's not. And they might look at you and go, this is even worse than what we were doing. Take your 4 to 6 steps and outline them. And this is a big picture. And that is the first 80% of getting a process written and down. If you know more than that, then go ahead and put it down there. Just knowing the more you put down written on that process, the more you have coming back to you in the feedback loop, potentially. And I think it's don't be afraid of the feedback. It's what you want.